Good morning students. Today we will start the concept as errors, and in the previous class we have studied up to the measurement of length, the measurement of time and the measurement of mass. And while doing the measurement of any dimension or any length, time, whatever it is the physical quantity we are going to measure, we need to study some concepts that is called as error. There is very important term in the physics. While measuring any physical quantity, we need to know that one, and that term is nothing but a error. And before going to discuss completely regarding errors, you should know about what you mean by error. First, I will discuss what is the meaning of error or what is the definition of error. The definition of error is uncertainty. That is uncertainty in the measurement. Uncertainty in the measurement. In the measurement is called as error. Is called as errors. Is called as error. And first you should know about what is the meaning of uncertainty. Uncertainty in the meaning, not the exact value. The meaning of uncertainty, it indicates that it is the difference between measured value and exact value and actual value or exact value. Actual value, or another name of actual value is a true value, means real value. For example, in order to understand the definition of error, the uncertainty in the measurement is called as error, but you are not understand, I think so. What is uncertainty? It is the difference in measured value and actual value. For example, what is measured value and actual value? Let us take an example. Here I want to measure length of this marker pen. Length of marker. Let us take, what is the length of this marker I want to measure? Its exact length is equal to 10 centimeter. The exact length of this marker is equal to, that is 10 centimeter. Already I know that one. What is the length of this marker? The length of this marker is equal to exactly how much it is? That is 10 centimeter. This is called as actual value or true value. ನನಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತದ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೆಂತ್ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರ ಲೆಂತ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಐತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 10 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಐತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಟ್ರೂ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ರಿಯಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆರ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಟ್ರೂ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. It is true value or actual value. And I have given one of the instrument to measure the length of this marker. Already I know that what is the length of this marker? The length of the marker exactly is equal to 10 centimeter. This exact value of this length is true value or actual value. And what is measured value? Let us take what I am doing. I am using one instrument to measure the length of to measure the length of this marker. Length of this marker. This marker. I have an intention to measure what is the length of the marker by using instrument. But I know the answer. What is the exact length of this one? That is 10 centimeter. That is a true value or actual value. But even though I want to check up, I have a curious about what is the length of the marker by using instrument. Instrument ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದರ ಲೆಂತ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟೈಮ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಮೇಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Then I am getting by using instrument the length, that is L become, that is 9.7 centimeter. What is this value? This is exact length of, the length of this marker is, that is 10 centimeter. That is a true, that is real. Yes, that is real. That's why this value is called as a true value or a actual value or a real value. Real value. But what I am doing here, now one instrument ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. I am using one instrument, for example vernier caliper or a screw gauge or a normal scale. Getting any one of these you can use. Instrument ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಮಾರ್ಕರ್ ದ ಲೆಂತ್ ಎಷ್ಟದ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. My intention is to find out the length of the marker by using instrument. Means how much length has to be determining by using instrument. ನಾ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದರ ಲೆಂತ್ ಅನ್ನು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದದ? 9.7 centimeter. Yes, this value of length given by the instrument is called as measured value. This is called as measured value or measurement. Simply you can call it as measurement. This is measured value. But is the value given by the instrument is exactly correct? Of course that is not correct, because you are seeing what is the exact length of the marker, 10 centimeter. That is a true value. But this instrument, how much it is giving the value? That is 9.7 centimeter. Think yourself, is the instrument giving exact 10? No, that instrument is unable to measure a true value, exact value. Why? Because that instrument maybe that is a faulty instrument. That instrument maybe it is a faulty or it is damaged or something, one of the reason, whatever it is happening. I don't know what is the status or calibration problem or that instrument something. Or the person who is doing the experiment, who is measuring, that person is doing some mistakes. We don't know what is happening, but by using this instrument, how much length of this marker I am obtaining, I am getting from the instrument? 9.7 centimeter. This value is a measured value because this value is measured by the instrument. That's why it is a measured value. But is the measured value is exactly same as that of the true value? Highly impossible. Then whatever it is the length given by the instrument, is it having exact value? No, it is not having a exact, because it is having somewhat difference. It is having somewhat difference. That is a difference in measured value. Where is the measured value? Yes, this is the measured value. And one more, what is exact value? But instrument exact ಎಷ್ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಿತ್ತ, it has to be suppose the instrument, it is supposed to be measure how much length, 10 centimeter, but how much it is giving? 9.7. Means this value is uncertain, means it is not a correct. ಅಂದರೆ ಇದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಏನದ ಎರರ್ ಅದ. ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಎರರ್? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಮೆಜರ್ಡ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮೆಜರ್ಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. 10 minus 9.7, ಹೌ ಮಚ್? 0.3 centimeter. Yes, this is the error. This is called as a error. How much error that your measured value is having? 0.3 centimeter. Are you getting what do you mean by error? Yes, this is the error that is present in, or this measured value having how much of error? Yes, 0.3 error. Or this is uncertainty. How much uncertainty is there in the length? The uncertainty in the measured value is, that is 0.3 centimeter. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ದಿಂದ ಮೇಜರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮ್ಯಾಲ ಇದು 10 ಬಂದಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಆವಾಗ ಟ್ರೂ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮತ್ತು ಮೆಜರ್ಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಅದಾವ, ದೆನ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಎರರ್, ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಅನ್ಸರ್ಟೆನಿಟಿ. ಬಟ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಮೆಜರಿಂಗ್ by this instrument, this is not correct, it has a error, it has a uncertainty. How much it is having a uncertainty? That is difference of that real value and this measured value, that is 0.3 centimeter. Yes, this is uncertainty in the measurement. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಮೇಜರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಒಳಗ ಅನ್ಸರ್ಟೆನಿಟಿ ಐತಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಐತಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಐತಿ? 0.3 centimeter. Yes, this value we are going to call it as error. You can define what do you mean by error. You can define this also, or you can define this also. What is error? Error, it is the difference between measured value and actual value is called as a error. Or shortly we can define uncertainty in the measurement. Measure ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಒಳಗ ಅನ್ಸರ್ಟೆನಿಟಿ ಐತಿ, ಎರರ್ ಐತಿ. Yes, that is called as a error. Or else you can take one more example. Or else you can take example number 2. Example number 2. Example number 2. My exact mass is, he is the person, his name is E. His mass is, his exact mass is equal to, that is 100 kg. Therefore it is a true value. This is a true value. This is a true value. His exact mass, he know every about his mass. His mass is equal to 100 kg. Here this is a weighing machine. Here this is a weighing machine. It is an instrument or a device. This is a weighing machine. And this person after weighing the mass of this person by using the machine, weighing machine, how much it is coming? This is, for example, its mass becomes, this is 100.2 kg, 100.2 kg, and this is the value exactly giving by a weighing machine. Weighing machine means after measuring, after by the instrument, his mass becomes 100.02 kg, but he knows his exact mass, that is 100 kg. It is a true value, it is a measured value. But is the measured value and true value exactly same? Not at all. 100% these two values are not same. Therefore, is the value having uncertainty or is the value having error? Yes, of course it is having a error. It is a error value. It is uncertainty present in that value. How much uncertainty? Actually this weighing machine has to give how much? 100. It's supposed to be give 100. But instead of 100, how much it is weighing? 100.2. Yes, it is having a error. How much? That is a difference of these two, that is 0.002. Getting? Let us take this value minus of this value, 0.2 kg. Therefore 0.2 kg, that the machine giving extra value. Is it real? This is not real. Therefore machine has a error. Here machine has a error. How much it has a error? 0.2 kg. Or that what machine measured the value? No, this is 0.102 kg. This value is not correct. This is somewhat a bit extra as compared to the real value or a true value. Therefore this is a measured value, this is a true value. In between those two there is a somewhat bit error is there, or uncertainty in the measurement is there. How much? That is 0.2 kg. That's why this measured value having a error or uncertainty. Hope you understand what you mean by error. Getting? ಈಗ ಆ ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅದ, ಮಾಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅದರ ರಿಯಲ್ ಆನ್ಸರಿಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕಾ? ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮೇಜರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರ್ತದ. ಹಿಂಗೆ ನಾನು ಮಾಸ್ 100 kg ಅದ, ನಾ ವೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಮಷಿನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಂತಂದ್ರೆ 99 ತೋರಿಸ್ತದ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಮೇಜರ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ಸರ್ಟೇನ್ ಐತಿ, ಅಂದರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅನ್ಸರ್ಟೇನ್ ಐತಿ ಅದು ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಮಾಸ್ ನಿನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ತದ, ಅದ್ರ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಆ ಮಷೀನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಆ ಮಾಸನ್ನು ನೀವು ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಬರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನದ? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎರರ್ ಆರ್ uncertainty in the measurement. I hope you understand the meaning of error. And one thing you need to understand clearly, the meaning of error is not a mistake. this is not a mistake. ಎರರ್ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಮೇಜರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಎ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಬಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್. ಎರರ್ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಮೇಜರ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಟ್ರೂ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಟ್ರೂ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನು ಎರರ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಎರರ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್. ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್? ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್. The error meaning is that measured value having somewhat higher, more or less as compared with the real value or a true value, that is a error. Error the meaning of mistake ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಮೇಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆ ರಿಯಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಗೆ ನಿಯರ್ ಅದ ಅಥವಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಂಥ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಐತಿ ಅಥವಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಐತಿ. ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್? That is nothing but a uncertainty or a error. And now we can study about what are the types of error. You please understand the definition. We will study about types of error now. Okay, next we can study the concept of what are the types of errors. The meaning of errors now we have studied, and many types are there in studied. While doing the measurement, many types of the errors are there. We can discuss the types of the errors. The types of the errors can be classified mainly into three types. The first one is a systematic error. The first one is systematic error. And the second type is that is a random error. Second type is a random error. And the third type of the error is that is least count error. That is least count error. And this is the first one, and it is the second one, and it is the third one. And again, systematic error can be classified into further three types. Those are, the first one is instrumental error, and the second one is that is personal error, and the third type in this systematic error is that is improper technique. The errors can classified into systematic, random, least count, and systematic again classified into instrumental, personal, and improper. What do you mean by systematic error? First we should study about the systematic error. The systematic error, these are the error, are also calling it as known errors. And this random error is nothing but this is unknown error. It means that while measuring something where you are doing the mistake, that is not unable to know or unable to determine where you are doing the mistake. That's why we are going to call systematic error is nothing but a known error. And the first one is instrumental, personal, and improper. The instrumental error is nothing but, for example, you are measuring something by using an instrument, and the error is creating in the measurement because of a faulty instrument, or that instrument is not properly designed, or that instrument is not good. There is a faulty instrument, or the calibration of the instrument is also one of the problem. Therefore, what is instrumental error? It is the error created, it is the error in the measurement because of a faulty instrument or a damaged or a improper design of instrument. Improper design of instrument. Design of instrument. And the instrument itself having the error, it is unable to measure an exact value. Something happened to the instrument, because while preparing that instrument in the factory, the design of that instrument is not correct, the scales are not correctly moving, and something instrument is damaged. That instrument, after measurement, that what you are getting the value, that value having not exact one, that is having some error, means the instrument is not good. While measuring, that error is creating in the measuring because of the instrument, because of faulty instrument or a damaged instrument. Therefore, that respective error we are going to call it as a instrumental error. And here next one, personal error. This is the error is creating. The error due to a person, a laziness, or while he is measuring something, because of the person what he is doing, that error is, we are going to call it as a personal error. Because while measuring something, he is a lazy person, or he is not doing a correct measurement, because his mind is somewhere and he is doing some work, because he is not concentrating while measuring the measurement or a dimension. That's why the person what he is doing, that is called as a personal error. And the error due to a error in the measurement, due to improper technique of the person, or the person he is lazy and he is not doing a correct, or he is not concentrating what he is doing, simply he is doing the measurement, he is not interested what he is doing the work, and his laziness is also considered, and that is the mistakes are, the work is not doing properly by the person in that case. That's why the word we are using, improper technique of the person, because the first step he has to do, instead of first he is directly going to second, after that first, and that is the person he is not interesting, or because of his laziness, whatever some reasons, they are all including to a personal error technique called personal error. Means depending upon the person what he is doing the experiment or what he is doing the measurement, depending upon his mind position, where he is and how much he is having the concentration, and that is depending upon the person what he is doing. Correct agi concentration ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಕಡೆರ ನೋಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರ. Getting the person what he is creating the error, that is called as a personal error. And what is improper technique? It is the error due to improper technique also. Improper technique and not under proper guidelines, or not under proper guidelines, of procedure. Improper technique means this is the wrong procedure of the measurement. The wrong procedure of the measurement which creates the error in the measurement, that is called as an improper technique. Which step first we have to do, and what is the second step for the measurement, what is the third step for the measurement. The person what he is doing the experiment, he don't know. Means improper technique. Measurement ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಗೈಡ್ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ, wrong procedure, he is using a wrong procedure. In that case, that is a improper technique error. For example, one example I would like to tell you, that is, he is the person, I want to measure his body temperature. In that case, what you are using? A thermometer. I want to find out or want to measure his body temperature. In that case, the person is using a thermometer, as you know very well, but that thermometer, where he has to hold that one, that is under armpit. Here he has to use that one. Getting armud ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಆ ಥರ್ಮೋಮೀಟರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ, ದೆನ್ that is possible to know exact the temperature of the body. Where he has to keep the thermometer, he has to keep the thermometer under his armpit here, getting. But instead, some persons, what they are doing, some peoples, what they are doing, they are holding in their hand, they are keeping thermometer, they are keeping in their mouth, getting. By keeping in the mouth, by holding in the hand, that what they are measuring that body temperature, that is improper technique. Actually, where they has to hold it on, they has to hold or they has to keep the thermometer under the armpit. That is a proper technique, that is a proper way of, or that is the proper procedure to measure the body temperature. That is correct. But some people say improper technique they are maintaining. Instead of keeping the thermometer in the armpit, what they are doing, they are used to keep the thermometer inside the mouth or in the hand. Then what you are getting the temperature, that is not correct, that is not a body temperature. That's why after measuring, that value is not correct one, that is not nearer to the true value. In that case, it has a, that measured value, it has a error. Therefore that is a improper technique. Correct measurement ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಕನ್ನು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರನ್ನು ನೀವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಮೇಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಎರರ್ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಎರರ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಇಂಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ ಎರರ್. And next we'll go second, that is random error. For example, the person he is doing the measurement, while doing the measurement, at each and every time he is getting the error. For example, I want to measure the length of this marker length by using an instrument. ಈ ಮಾರ್ಕರ್ ದ ಲೆಂತ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. This is the marker. Let us take this is a marker. I want to find out the length of the marker by using an instrument. First time I am measuring the length of the marker. Actually, its exact length is equal to 10 centimeter. First time by using an instrument, I am measuring the length of the marker. It will become 9.7 centimeter. Second time once again I am measuring the length of the marker by using the instrument. It will become 9.69 centimeter. And the third time once again, one more time by using instrument, I am going to measure the length of the marker. I am getting 9.61 centimeter. Fourth time once again I am doing, it's getting 9.8 centimeter. But its true value of length is 10 centimeter. By using one of the instrument, by using vernier caliper as an instrument, I am measuring the length of the marker. First time, for the first reading 9.7, it will come in the instrument. This is measured value. Second time once again I am measuring by using the instrument. It will become, measured value becomes 9.69. Third time 9.61. Fourth time 9.8. In each and every reading have a error. Is it exact equal to true value? No. It is a error is there. For the second time, yes, again error is there. For the third time, yes, again error is there. For the fourth time, again error is there. For each and every reading, unknowingly, nimaga gottillada, unknowingly, you are measuring the answers, that all the answers having errors. At each and every steps, that what you are creating the error in the measurement, that is called as a random error. Again and again, unknowingly, ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, where you are doing the error, we don't know. That's why it is unknown. Random error is also called as undetermined or unknown error. The person where he is doing the wrong measurement, where he is creating the error, he don't know himself. First time ನೋಡ್ತಾನ 9.7, yes, it is a error is there. Second time again, yes, error is there, again error is there, again error is there. Each and every reading, first reading, second reading, third reading, fourth reading, at each and every reading of the measured value by the instrument, all the values again and again having the errors. These doing or creating the errors again and again, or for each and every reading, that what we are creating the errors, that errors are called as random error. Therefore here, this is what do you mean by random error? It is the error creating for every reading in the measurement, for every observation or reading. Observation means reading. For every observation or reading in the instrument, reading in measurement is called as random error. Definition is not important, leave it. Yes, getting? ಪ್ರತಿ ಟೈಮ್ ನೀವು ರೀಡಿಂಗನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದಾಗ, ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, at each and every time these measured values are error, they are having a error. This error we are going to call it as random error. getting? ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಬ್ಬ ಪರ್ಸನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಪ್ರತಿ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಒಳಗೂ ಎರರ್ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೆಜರ್ಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೆಜರ್ಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ಫಾರ್ ಈಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ those values having a errors called as a random errors. Next goes to least count error. The least count error, this is also belongs to that is instrumental error. Instrumental means least count ಒಳಗಡೆ. For example, how to define least count error? That is, it is smallest measurable value. It is the smallest measurable value. It is the smallest measurable value by the instrument. In the instrument is called as least count error. And shortly we are going to call it as LC. Least count. Measurement ಒಳಗಡೆ ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, each and every instrument having a error, that error is called as a least count error. For example, this is the marker. I want to measure its length. By using one of the instrument. In that instrument there is a value called as very small value, and that value is unable to measuring by that instrument. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ಆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಮೇಜರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ವರ್ನಿಯರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲಿಫರ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅ ಎರರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0.01 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀವ್ ಗೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ, ಯು ನೋ ವೆರಿ ವೆಲ್, ಯು ಸ್ಟಡಿಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀವ್ ಗೇಜ್. ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ 0.001 centimeter. It is LC of vernier caliper, it is LC of screw gauge. And let us take, here one scale is there. First example, it is a scale. And here this is 0 line. Again this is 1 centimeter. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 10. This is 0, this is 1 centimeter. Next, this is 2 centimeter. And now I am taking this this mark point. This is exactly present in between 0 and 1. And here, let us take, this is exactly like this. This is 0 and 1. This is 0.5. Next, this is 1.5. While measuring the length of the marker, this in instrument, this indicator is present in between 0 and 0.5. ನನಗೇನು ತೋರಿಸತ್ತದ, ನಾ ಮೇಜರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಈ ಎರೋ ಮಾರ್ಕ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಯಾವ ಪಾಯಿಂಟನ್ನು ಇಂಡಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡತ್ತದ, 0 ಮತ್ತು 0.5 ನಡಕದ. In between 0 and 0.5 there is no further reading, there is no value is there. In between 0 and 0.5 there is no values are there. That's why what is the least count of this scale? That is, in between these two means the difference is 0.5. Therefore LC, least count error of this scale that is equal to 0.5 centimeter. And if you want to take one more example, let us take, it is a clock. this is 1 second, sorry, this is 1 minute, you can take, this is 1 minute, here 2 is there, this is next 2 minute, this is 3 minute, this is 4 minute, this is 5 minute, like this is a clock. Exactly, the pointer is present in between 1 and 2. This is a clock, this is 1 second, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute, like this. This is a minute clock is there. The marker point, not a marker point, this is indicator point exactly present in between 1 and 2. This is 1 minute and this is 2 minute. In between these two readings there is no further reading is there. 1 ಮತ್ತೆ 2 ದ ನಡಕ ಯಾವುದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, getting divisions ಇಲ್ಲ, digits ಇಲ್ಲ. But this pointer is exactly present in between 1 and 2. Then what is the error of this clock? That is 1 minute. 2 minus 1, that is 1. What is the error of this clock? That is 1 minute. And one more example you can take, that is one more example. Let us take, it is a thermometer. This is 1 degree. This is 1 degree. This is 0.5 degree. This is 2. This is 0 degree, 0.5 degree. This is 1 degree. This is 1.5 degree. This is 2 degree. This is 2.5 degree. This is 3 degree, like this. This is a thermometer. This is a thermometer. But here in the thermometer, exactly the pointer is indicating to this point. What is the error of the thermometer? What is the thermometer error? The marker point, the indicator point is exactly present in between 0.5 and 0. But in between 0 and 0.5, there is no further digits are there. Then what is the error of this thermometer? That is, error is equal to 0.5 degree. 0.5 degree. And this is how each and every instrument having the error. The least count error, and next a random error, a systematic error. These are a different classification of the error, and the systematic error is again classified into instrumental, personal and improper. And if instrument is not good, damaged, or this is a faulty instrument, that is an instrumental error, or the person is not doing a correct measurement and the person is only doing the errors because of his laziness or because of the uninterested mind person, he is doing the measurement called, that is the personal. And improper means he don't know correct proper guidelines, he don't know the techniques, and the person he don't know the techniques, proper guidelines, proper procedure he don't know, wrong procedure he is maintaining, that is a improper technique error. Next, random, in the measurement each and every time he is creating the errors, that is called as a random error. Least count means it is also belongs to the instrument. Each and instrument having a error called as a least count error. And how to find out the least count error, just I told you some example, try to understand. This is classification of errors, and thank you.